Hello, people. In that video, I'll start this series of videos dealing with the front end. So, where we'll take a video stream from the webcam, put it in an HTML video element, transfer it to a canvas video element, where we'll be able to manipulate the pixel data that will allow us to detect movement, at least where the movement is made in front of the webcam. And depending on where it is done, we'll be sending commands to the drone. In that first video, let me first create a project. So I'll create a folder here. I'll initiate an npm project, obviously. And I need React and next. So I'll install it because it takes some time. As I said in introduction, I'm going to use React mostly because I like it. You don't need React, of course. It's just a few functions at the end, just a few JavaScript functions. But yeah, React is good at transferring data from one component to the other. It's pretty fun, and with that video stream, everything will be easy, let's say. So in that very first video, we're going to set up the project, of course, and we'll be extracting the video stream from the webcam here and put it in an HTML element. Just a simple thing. There's no room for creativity there. You just need to know the commands, how to extract it. But yes, we have to do this first. So everything seems to be installed. I'm gonna use Sublime here. So all right. So let's open this. Let's go back maybe. Open all this. We'll have to first modify our package.json. So simply name this start, and because I'm using next, I need to call it and give the port number. I'll use that one. That's it. Since we use next, put this a bit bigger maybe. And that folder, I'm going to need a pages folder. In that folder, I'm going to create the parent component that I'll simply name index.js. I'm going to create a components folder, as it is pretty common when you have a React project. And in that folder, I create the camera component and the canvas one. So the architecture of this very simple hub is to have the index is the parent, and we have the two children, camera and canvas. And we'll play with the video stream in that three files. So let's start with the parent. So I need to import React from React package. I'm going to use classes here. You don't need to use class. It seems that classes are not loved that much anymore. But for what we do, it's good. Let's call it drone. It will extend React component. Since it's a class, it needs to have a render function that will return something. So at the moment, let's return an h3 saying index. And I need to export it so that Next can see it, and that should work. So let me go at the root folder and send everything. We go to that port. I already put the localhost here, so this is the port. Now it will take ages. So yes, as I said, there's multiple ways you can do that. You should probably use hooks now, but this is a very simple component, and I mean, I found it easier to just make a class. And also, since we'll be directly touching the DOM, we're going to use ref, and I find it a bit easier to do these classes. So this is okay. I get our index. Now what we can do here, we need that React fragment first. Then we can put the camera component and the canvas. So I'll need to import them. Camera from, it's in the components folder, and I'll do the same with the canvas. Of course, I need to create them first. Let's have camera, go to React from React, create another class, I call camera. And I need a render function, of course, and that returns 3 that I'll call camera. Okay, so I can take all this and put it in the canvas, and instead of writing camera, I call it canvas. Canvas, no, it doesn't like it. Return, and I get this and this. Return. Yes. Okay, so here we have our 3 components, the parent and the 2 children, cameras and canvas. So let's forget about the canvas and the index at the moment, and let's look at the camera. So instead of that, I'll put a React fragment here, and I'll create first a video HTML element, because that's what we need. I need to specify a width, 200 pixel, and a height. I'll put 150. I'll create a button as well that I'll call get camera, and when I click on that button, I'll call a method called get camera. That method I'll create here. And just to make sure it works, let's display first getting camera. That should do. Let's see. So I got here my HTML video element, and if I click on that button and go to the console, just too big, so I can see that here, get camera, and I see getting camera. So this is way too big. Okay, so there. Click on get camera, and getting camera is displayed. Easy. So what I need to do is create a ref on that video, because the way React work is that you're not supposed to directly manipulate all the HTML element that you have here. But if you do want to do it, you need to create a ref here that I'll call video, and actually create a ref here. So I'll call it video, and I call the create ref API. So by creating this here and putting the ref in that video HTML element, I will then be able to call or to reference that video element wherever I want in the component. So for example, if now instead of displaying this, I want to display the video HTML element, I call it by saying this.video. Let's have a look. So I click on Get Camera, and here you see that I got inside a current property, I got the video HTML element inside. So if you go to the bottom, you see it's an HTML video element. What matters here is that property, src object, it's null. And what we need to do is to put the stream inside that. So to do that, we'll need to call, I can leave that. We need to call the Navigator API. Then on that you have media devices, if I recall well, and then get user media. So if you call this, you should be able to get to call the video. Let's see. So if I click there, runtime error, at least one of audio and video must be requested. Yes, I always do that mistake. You need to provide an object here, and if you want the video, you just put video true. Click on Get Camera. There's like something displaying here. Here you see the camera button. I don't know how you call it. And you should see the light on your computer. On mine it's already on because I'm recording. Nothing happened. We just see that in some way it's calling it. This, let me put this a bit better. This is calling this is getting a promise. So to treat a promise, you'll use then, and to catch the error, you use catch. I'm going to create two callbacks here. Call them camera success. Here I'll call it camera fail. So if I do that here, I would normally get a stream from that, and I'll try to console log it. And if this is not working, let me simply create another method here, camera fail, and instead of a stream, I'll catch the error and I'll show the error. And here I'll put you cannot even get the camera. Alright, so this should work. The same name, the same name. So when we click on that button, a stream should be displayed in the console at least. Okay, so we get a video, and here we get the stream. So you see it's a media stream prototype. We have an ID. So this is not very useful. What we need to do is to put that stream inside that src object property. So to do that, we simply need to that. So this is inside this.video.current, because we have to put all the HTML property in that current, all the HTML video element in that current property, sorry. Then you have the src object, and we simply put the stream in now. And we can still watch this to see if it's done, and that should do it. Click on Get Camera, let's check the video element, and if I go to src object, I can see that inside that I have now a media stream in it. The only thing we need to do is to play it. How to play it? There's a method on the prototype, not on the video element, but on the media element. So it's called play. Here it's called play. So if we do call that method, so this .twitter.current.play, it should work. So we don't need that anymore. try it. Click on Get Camera, and here you go. You have the video inside. You have the video stream inside the HTML video element. So it's just a few comments. This should work everywhere, but maybe some browsers would have a different naming here. This has changed over the years, so you have to check that if you don't use Chrome. Okay, that's pretty much it. Simple and easy. And in the next video, we'll see how to transfer that video stream into the Canvas element. Bye.